Hi y'all, welcome back. I'm Christian Scott and today I'm going to be talking about vocal practice, what to expect from it and how to actually do it. A while back I put out my video about how to prepare for a live recording and you can find it linked below. But what I found out after was that a lot of my students don't actually have prior practicing. It seems that many people believe you go to a lesson, look at some materials your teacher gave you, but don't actually need to get in a solo groove or habit of perfecting your practice. So this video will outline how to approach lessons and how to best practice solo. Number 1, if you're taking lessons with a teacher, show up ready to feel like you're going to learn something entirely new. Honestly, you might not, but habitually approaching learning with an open mind can be transformative. Number 2, remember that practice isn't about being perfect quickly. Especially in the beginning of your mastery of your skill, you shouldn't suck. Often, in fact. If your teacher is a good one, they should be able to be open to honest mistakes happening and take them lightly. There's often no linear progress without frequent failure. To be clear, I'm not saying you should try to fail in each lesson, but if you're tackling something foreign or difficult, it won't be perfect or even easy for a while. Give hard work time. Number 3, listen for action words your teacher says like, "Show me what you've been practicing," or "Describe how that sound felt." I ask these questions of my student a lot because learning to sing is a complex and personal journey. I've noticed that several of my students aren't immediately aware that they should be taking stock of physical sensations when singing or practicing. This is wild because sensation is sometimes all we have to go on in music if hearing is compromised or lost. Being aware of bodily sensations can also help students master better breathing, placement, and vocal agility. Because of this, I also encourage my students to become versed in the vocabulary of vocal pedagogy that we'll use in my studio for voice lessons. Number 4, take notes. Enough said. If you can, take notes. Don't leave it to chance to remember things you felt and discussed in lessons. Number 5, expend more energy than you think is necessary. Several of my voice students have trouble expending the energy needed to sing because they are used to habitually underspeaking. A little reckless abandon and energy can go a long way in a voice lesson. When you're alone and practicing, try doing these things. Number 1, outline easy tasks to complete that will make you feel accomplished. For some, these might be the repetitive actions your teacher has assigned, like scales or warm-ups. For others, it might be the research of a song's origins or memorizing the melody. I won't say more than this, but don't procrastinate in practicing. If you never sit down to organize what you'll be practicing, you often won't find out till it's too late that you actually misunderstood something crucial about how or what you should be practicing. Common activities for voice practice include listening to a piece, memorizing certain measures, practicing intervals, and working on diction. Number 2, give yourself a time limit. This forces us to have a plan and a deadline and can keep us focused on reaching specific goals before we're done. Number 3, practice with the piano. A pitched instrument can be a regulating and crucially important part of your practice. If you can't find a piano, download a piano app or pitch pipe to keep yourself in tune during practice. Number 4, pace your practice. Don't practice to fatigue. Stop just before. Number 5, plan to take breaks during practice if you need them. I know that I can focus for about 45 minutes before my brain goes dumb, so if I have to practice for 50-ish minutes, I'll block out an hour to accommodate a break. Number 6, perfect your practice over time. This means that you're getting a hang of certain activities slowly, and then they're becoming easier. This is only possible if you are methodically engaging with and perhaps failing at these said activities. Practicing is a skill in itself, so perfecting it takes time. Number 7, and finally, settle into a practice ritual. It goes without saying that we can't get better at something we don't engage with. Stick with it and be intentional so that eventually you learn to trust your musical preparation and expertise. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe and tap the like button. You can also leave me a comment down below. I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.